Welcome to Live with Elder Kabeer, where we are reminded to be faithful in the little. I am the voice behind the scenes, Deacon David. Today we have an encouraging show for you. Please watch until the end, and we hope you are blessed by this live stream.
Shalom, shalom, saints. It's good to be back with you guys for another week, another live stream here on the live stream with Elder Kabeer. Anyway, just want to give all praise to the Most High. Yeah, man, I tell you, I'm just so thankful. Been in this truth since 2017, and it just seems like it's new every day. So I'm so thankful for Straightway Truth Ministry. I'm thankful for our pastor, Pastor Charles Dow Jr. I'm thankful for all the pastors, Pastor Daniel Muir, Pastor Corey Phillips, and all the elders that I serve with, my fellow elders, teachers, deacons, man, all the community heads. It's an honor to serve with a bunch of great men of Yah. So I'm thankful. So anyway, just want to give all praise. So anyway, we have another great live stream for you guys, and the reason why I'm bringing this thing up, guys. I mean, why am I talking about this whole abuse thing? I believe that we've been lied to. We have been lied to as men. I believe that we have been disarmed in trying to protect our home. We're supposed to be the protectors of our homes. We're supposed to be the spiritual leaders of our home. And this world that we live in, they call evil good and good evil, right? And sorry about that, but and we have to be able to discern things and from Yah's point of view and not from the world's point of view. And so I really believe this whole abuse thing has kept men at bay from really truly ruling their house well. Like I said, my story. I've been in Christianity for 16 years. I read the word, try to lead my home according to what I read in the word. Didn't get a lot of support from the Christian church, Christian pastors, did not get a lot of support. A lot of things that I was doing was perceived as borderline abuse. But I didn't know why. I never hit my woman, never did anything to even put in that category. But now that I know the definition of the worldly form of abuse, now I can see why they looked at me funny. And now that I've come into this truth, oh my goodness, gloves are off. Man, it's kind of like in Alabama when they threw the hat off and started fighting. It's like it's over. This dude is full blown an abuser, a hater of women. Guys, I just want to put it out there and make a disclaimer. I do not hate women. I love women. I love them. I'm telling you, you can talk to mine and they will tell you that I love them. I love my children. I love my daughters. I don't hate women. I believe that there's some Yah is giving us women to take care of, to protect, to love, as we love our own flesh. So I do not hate women at all. I think that the things that Yah prescribes are commands. I would say commands for us to do to our women is good for women, just as it's good for us when it comes to us and our relationship with our master. So I'm hoping today this is going to be a guys. I mean, I got to tell you guys, get ready. I mean, we watch it again. Me and Deacon, man, I tell you, I'm hoping I can contain myself in this live stream because it's tough.
It's vexing every time we watch it.
It's very vexing.
Yeah, trigger.
But I want you guys to hear this infomercial or commercial. Shalom. I want to say shalom to all the saints coming in. Thank you so much as you guys are coming in. Please share, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Appreciate all of you guys. I mean, we got people from all over the world. I see literally we got people from here all over the world. So thank you guys for coming in. And but this is gonna be a good show. And so I want to start off. I mean, Deacon, you have anything you want to add before we start hit this thing off? Please.
No, not at all. Just guys, this is part two. So obviously, last week we had part one. The link is in the description below. So if you're coming in at part two and you want to get caught up or see what we talked about on part one, you can click below in the link. Yes, this is obviously this is a touchy subject, like Elder was saying, and as I just made a disclaimer last week, the disclaimer is we're not promoting for husbands to be hitting their wives or the women.
No.
So that's not what we
How
promote
are we
here.
coming in? And how are we coming in, guys? Before we start, because I don't want to keep going and think that everybody can hear us.
Give us a quick.
You kind of sound a little bit muffled, Deacon. Just a
I
little.
sound muffled.
You just sound really closer. I know you're trying to get your radio voice in there. But
I sound closer. Like what do you mean? You want me to? I can
be far away. Talk.
check.
No, not that far. I don't know. He just sounded. How are we coming in, guys? Give us a 10.
Is your volume really high, or maybe
it's me? You know something? It's me. My volume is high. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How are we coming in, guys? Give us a 10 if we sound good. If we don't, give us a lower number so that we know. So testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
But Deacon, what did you think about last week? While everybody's coming here rating our sound check here.
I thought last week was good. I thought it was a needed subject to talk about. I think we dispelled a lot of maybe misconceptions and on really just addressing the broadness of the subject, because when you hear about abuse, when you hear about women being abused, there's never really a clear, I guess, storyline of what transpired. And as we could see with the example that we set with Chris Brown and Rihanna, you could see that there's things that were missing in the whole storyline, you know. And we're finding out later that the man was provoked.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And guys, and I'm hoping today that, and I've been praying that y'all will help me to be able to convey to you guys in a concrete way. One thing, guys, I'm a concrete thinker. I used to get made fun of, or I felt like, man, you're not getting it because I couldn't understand things that were abstract. They say I was black and white, but that's how I understand the world. And now I know why, because I'm a Hebrew. I'm an Israelite. The way Yah speaks to us is very concrete. And so we're going to show you guys things that are concrete, and we're going to always relate it back to the word. We're going to get back to the word. So I want to hit off. It sounds like our sound check is good. Sound like everybody say 10. So hallelujah, hallelujah. So I want to show this video, guys, one more time. I may show it several times because it's so short, but I want to get it into your guys' thalamus in your brain. I want you guys to hear this is how the world, I repeat, this is how the world view abuse. Roll that video, Deacon.
A loving partner shouldn't take away your choice of clothes, your choice to wear makeup, or the music you choose to listen to. They shouldn't take away your purse or your car keys. And a loving partner shouldn't take away your phone so that when your daughter calls again and again, you can't answer. If your partner's controlling you, it's domestic abuse and against the law. Don't delay in seeking help during the current coronavirus situation. Call the 24-hour helpline in confidence or visit safer.scot.
It was amazing. They didn't say that hitting your spouse is considered domestic abuse or against the law. But everything they said had to do with a man, and they said partner to try to make it seem like it can go either way. But they say everything that had to do with having some type of control over another, right? And the book makes it very clear that a man should be able to have control over his home. If I was Satan and I wanted to be able to attack the family, if I wanted to attack a man's house, the first thing you got to do is disarm the man. That video literally disarms a man. So now that Satan can now creep into that home and do whatever he wants. He comes to do what? Steal. Let's go to John 10:10. Let me read. Can you read John 10:10 for me, Deacon?
Let me pull it up here. John.
Read that for me and tell me how you. Oh shit! I'm trying to put my thing on vibrate. It keeps making noise here. I don't know how to do that. Okay. John 10:10. Go to John 10:12. 9. What does it say before that? Okay, go to 10:10. Read 10:10.
It says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal."
He comes to steal. See. When people go to steal, they're lazy. They don't want it to be hard. They don't want any type of obstructions to come and do what they want to do. They come in to steal. See, that's what the thief comes to do. He comes not, but for what? To steal. What else?
And to kill.
To kill. What else?
And to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
Abundantly. Okay. So Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That infomercial, whatever that commercial or infomercial, is literally trying to get the man in a position to make it easier for Satan to come into that home and destroy it. Go to 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. And maybe start at verse 5 to get context. But I really want to get to 6.
Where'd it go? I'm start at verse 3, you said?
No, chapter 3, verse.
Oh.
Chapter 3.
I'm sorry, I'm in 1 Timothy.
Yeah, 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy. Come on, Deacon. Come on.
You want me to start out here?
Let me see what it says at 5. Can you go to 5? Actually, just go to 1. Go to verse 1 so we can get the context. And guys, this is it. We are in the last days. So let's start here. Read.
This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Shall come. Okay.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
The lovers of themselves. Okay.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yah, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
Turn away. Okay.
For this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lust. Keep going.
Yep.
Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
So you got. So go to 3:6 so I can see it. So it says for this sort. It says that that they creep into houses, led captive, silly women laden with sin, right? Led away with divers lust. So when I listen to that commercial, it's literally telling the man, don't control what she wears, what her phones, the money. I mean, everything. Pretty much don't have no control. But when you read the word, it actually says that you need to have control over. Don't let them be gadding abroad. And we're going to show you this in the word. And so I wonder if I should start off with that. And actually, let's just go straight to the video and then we can go there. So, guys, I want you guys, it seemed like we gave you guys enough time to get on here. I'm going to show you guys this video. This is very, very powerful video. But before we get to that video, let me show you this slide. I want to show you this slide about dealing with women, okay? Women are full of emotions, okay? And Yah made them that way. They need it in some aspect, but then with that, that's why they need a strong man. Hold on. Hey, how do you stop this thing from dinging on your watch? I don't know. I've never seen this before. I think it did an update.
It's dinging. I mean, I can't hear it.
It's irritating me. It's distracting me. It's Satan.
If you well, I don't know if we have the same update or whatever, but
I just got an update, so I don't know.
You know how to if you slide up, it gives you the little menu, right?
Yeah, okay, I get it. I
And there's that
think
little bell. The bell should
yeah,
do that.
okay. I'm like, man, I haven't. But I did get an update this morning. Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, that's saying distracting me. I'm like, man, I'm here talking. I'm like, let's keep dinging. I'm like, my goodness. So anyway, but women are full of emotions, guys. They're full of emotions. And that's why a woman needs a protection. That's why she needs a covering, so that that man can keep her in line, because she needs it. She can't do it herself. She needs a cover. She either needs a father or she needs a husband. But a headless woman is
Out of
hellbound.
control. Out of
It's
control.
out of control. It's hellbound. I liken a woman to fire. To fire. I'm going to show you a picture of a fire under control. And I'm going to show you the beauty when you have that fire under control, what it can do for you. Now, I don't even know what the picture is going to be, but Deacon, please show me some of the fires that is under control. Okay, right here. Here we have a fire. All of you guys probably have this in your home. This is a stove, and it got fire so it can heat your food, cook your food. You can even go to low, medium, high. You can even do simmer, right? Is it right? Simmer. I'm not
Yeah. Yep. You got it.
there's a simmer level, and it goes really low. But when this fire is under control, it does beautiful things. I mean, it gives you nice warm food. I mean, it doesn't mean. Do we have another? Here's another light under control. This light is surrounded with glass. It has a little wick that's allowing to light up the room. See, this light is giving light into a dark room. See, that's good fire. See, not all fire is bad, especially a fire under control. It's a beautiful thing. Do we have anything else? See, here's another fire. This is a fireplace. You have a nice chimney that's going up where the smoke can go. It's not, suffocating you in the house. It looks nice to look at. It's warm. It warms up the home. Once again, this fire is under control. Under control. If I did an infomercial just like this in relation to fire, I say anytime they put you in the fireplace or contain you or whatever, it's abuse. Call this number 1-800-FIRE. So this is what a woman needs. A woman needs to be in her role. A woman needs to be controlled. She needs to have direction. She needs to have boundaries. She shouldn't be able to just get abroad anywhere. If that fire all of a sudden, the embers will all of a sudden just pop and go onto that carpet, I bet you that will cause a lot of damage. Let me show you what something like that little ember comes into the carpet and no one's paying attention to it, then this is the type of stuff that can happen. Show me a fire under. See, that's it right there. See, that is fire. The same fire we look at. This is a fire out of control. And when fire get out of control, it destroys everything in its sight. It doesn't even care. It's hard even for firefighters to come in there and fight this thing out. This is what it looks like when fire is out of control. And this is what it looks like when a woman is out of control. They destroyed the home. They literally destroyed the home. A foolish woman will destroy the home. Do you have any more? That's it?
That's it.
Control your fire. Control your woman. Your woman needs to be uncontrolled. Don't fall for the trap that you controlling your woman is abuse. It is not abuse. And if a woman wants to call the police or call some 1-800 hotline because you are putting her in her place, then you need to drop her, give her a bill of divorce and put her away and let her go. She is no good for you. That woman will destroy you. I don't care how strong you can be. You can have the strength of Samson. I don't have to go to Superman. We can go to our own people. We can go to have the strength of Samson, and that woman will destroy you. You can be as wealthy and as wise as Solomon, and that woman will literally destroy you and turn your heart away from the Most High Yah. Women out of control will destroy you. Are you guys hearing me? This is serious stuff. Go to Proverbs 24. I think it's 24. I'm pulling this from the hip now. And if it's not 24, I bet you I know. I bet you I missed it. Man, let me see.
Proverbs 24, you said?
Let me see. No, it's not 24. It's 14. Proverbs 14:1. Go to Proverbs 14:1.
Every wise woman builds her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
With her own hands. This is why it's so important for you men to understand. Show that house burning down. See, this is what a foolish would. She will pluck it down with her own. That fire came from within that house, and it will pluck it down and burn everything. If there's children there, that they all get burned. Dogs, everything will get burnt down. This is what happens when your woman is out of control, and the world has tricked us into believing that abuse is controlling your woman. And they have shown us in infomercials, movies, talk shows, all these different things to try to tell us this stuff. And you see it so much, you get to the point where you now become numb as a man that you can't do anything. So now I want to ask the audience, I want to ask you guys out there, which one is worse? Beating a woman with your hands because hitting her, or and the world, and you're going to get arrested for that. I can tell you that right now. Or a woman being contentious. Which one is worse? Be a woman being contentious and provoking her husband to anger, or a man hitting his woman? Which one is worse? So if hitting your woman is worse, then I want you to pick A. But if a woman being contentious, just worse. They're both bad. I get it. They're both bad. Or if a woman is provoking her husband, being contentious and just being like a dripping faucet, that's B. I want you guys to chime in right now. I'll give you guys to put that in there. A, for a man hitting a woman, or a woman driving her husband crazy by being murmuring, complaining, and provoking them to anger. Now, you and I, as the people try to figure this out, you know what you'll go to jail for, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm so damn proud of you, but you're going to jail.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I should have found that.
Yeah. Look, everybody's saying, see, B. Let's see if any sister, because their sister may say, wait a minute, see, look at the brothers all saying B. Because most men understand. Let me see if we can get some sisters out there. Which one is worse? Okay, we got some sisters in there putting B in there too. Got Carla, yep, Sister Hannah, B. Now, I appreciate you guys participating. Thank you so much. Now, let me ask you guys this question now. I'm going to give a different letter. It's going to either be X or Z, just to kind of get it different. Which one do you think that the police will arrest you for? A man punching his woman, that's X, or Z, a woman provoking her husband with her words, provoking him to anger, Z. Give me that. Which one do you think that the police would arrest a person for or remove from the home for? X or Z? X is for a man beating his woman, or a woman provoking her husband to anger. I'm just trying. I love my little surveys, man. We got to come up with a little survey like we can put in there that people can, you know what I'm saying? Like how many people participated. That would be kind of cool. I think I've seen that before. You got to do that, Deacon.
Everybody saying X.
X. So you guys see the difference, right? See, everybody's saying X. So you can see clearly there's a miss. What Yah says wrong, the world say it's right, and what Yah says right, the world say is wrong. They're only enforcing things that Yah would say is not wrong, per se. But hey, now I'm going to give you a concrete visual. Everybody, if you got eyes to see, buckle your seatbelt. I'm going to show you this video now, okay? And I want you guys to see you're going to see both. You're going to see both situations here. And I want to see if you guys can see which one is worse now, because we can all say, oh, your ex and which one is worse and this, because now that we live in this YouTube generation and this social media, you get to see a lot of stuff that you only heard about. You only saw the after effect and didn't know what caused it. Like Rihanna and Chris Brown. Rihanna, right?
You got it. Right. Yep, you got it.
Hallelujah. I said that right. I've been delivered. But Rihanna and Chris Brown. You all we saw is the aftermath. Her eyes are, swollen. He's in jail. Boom, boom, boom. And you don't know what caused it until we heard his interview 13 years later. What happened in that room, in that car, in that Lamborghini, of her kicking him, spitting on him, grabbing his nuts. I mean, things that was happening. And now it made sense why she looked like what she looked like, but no one cared about it. All it is, they saw this beautiful woman who got beat up. You saw this bruise and everything. He went to jail, whatever. He did all this stuff. You're right. So now we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna pause it and I'm just gonna I'm gonna let it run, but brace yourself, guys. It was very hard for me to watch. Deacon, you testify it was hard for you to watch. It's very vexing. So
just so everybody knows, because I don't know if who's watching and have children or whatever, but it is explicit. It's explicit. Yeah. So just brace yourself. It's explicit.
Yeah. And I will even say that you probably do not want your children seeing this, because this is wicked. It's vexing, yeah. Oh no, it's very vexing. It's not even good for children to hear stuff like this. So if you have children in the room, I suggest that you can always go back. If you want to show them, that's on you, but this is bad, guys. I'm telling you, this is bad. You're going to see so many emotions. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. So let's roll the tape. But just want to give a warning, please. If you have children, this is not something that you probably want them to be watching right now. Just you need to gather yourself and try to figure out what you just saw. So seriously, this is serious stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's play it. I'm bracing myself.
And so, now, okay, should we tell them what the video?
So this is a woman playing a prank on her boyfriend or the father of the child here. This is either a boyfriend or husband. I don't know
how biblically her husband.
Yeah, biblically, yeah. So this is a woman playing a prank on her husband. Okay. And so she has a recording taping the whole situation here, and you're gonna figure out what the prank is here. So, and she took this prank to a hilt. I'm talking about full throttle. I'm talking, bro. Full.
I agree to a hilt or to the hilt.
To the hilt, yeah. Now you know what that word.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. So brace yourself. Play it.
This boy is this all he do is cry? Like, my baby, man. He's not hungry. You always crying, man. That's all you do. Cry, baby.
Can we talk?
Listen, I was at that month balling. I was working on 275. No, 275.
That's how much you make for it?
My max probably like 3 for 275, but around 275.
Can we talk?
About what? Here you go. There's always
it's
something.
Serious. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. You sit down and talk.
Okay, stop. So this guy's coming in. I don't know if you guys can. Is that? I mean, I hope you guys are being able to hear. But let me just clarify. So he's coming in. Look like he's coming in from working out. Talking about he's benching X. I think he said he was benching or lifting a weight of 2 something and or things like that. But he's kind of excited, very pumped up. And then the woman says, "Hey, I need to talk to you. Can you sit down?" He said, "Oh," and the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, "Here we go again. What's now? What now? What is it now?" He's already looking like this is about to be a fight. This is the type of shit that bothers men when they have to deal with this type of stuff. When you have a woman want to sit down and start murmuring and complaining. This is what he's talking about. I'm gonna let this run, but the book talks about this stuff. A woman can murmur and complain to you blue in the face, and there will be nothing. No crime, no law would do anything against her. None. He says low on the view, so the video is low. Did
It's
you hear that?
the voices will get louder. This is a
It
lot.
will, it will get louder because they're far away, so
Yeah.
it will pick
But
up.
you'll start hearing. The important part is you'll hear it.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to tell you because we've heard this so many times, and
Right.
so I want you guys to just hear. So he's already feeling like there's about to be a fight. Let me just read something to you guys here. I'm just going to read this just so you guys see. The Bible warned us more about the wickedness of a woman than they talk about the wickedness of a man towards a woman. We are warned as men about how women can destroy men, but you rarely hear. I don't even think I can find, if somebody can find where Yah warns women about a man, a wicked man, please let me know, because I'm having a hard time finding it. And I've looked, I've searched, but when you listen to the Christian pastors, you would think that the Bible talks about men abusing women, but you rarely hear a Christian pastor ever mention about women abusing men, ever. But the Bible is plethora of verses and almost chapters talking about the danger of a woman, the dangers that there's no wickedness. There's no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. This is all wicked. This is all, listen, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That 50% of wickedness, it says all wickedness. So that means, men, when you're dealing with these women, you got to understand they can freaking destroy you. Don't be going into these covenant, getting marriage license with these women. These women, do not bind yourself to these women. Don't give your strengths to these women. They will literally destroy kingdoms. Women have destroyed nations, have destroyed communities, let alone families. And when you give a woman too much room to get abroad, your house is going to look just like this house right here, on fire. So let me go to Proverbs 21:19. Matter of fact, if you can pull it up, because I don't want anybody to think I'm making this thing. They may think I'm just reading something. Can you pull up Proverbs 21:19? We're gonna pause that tape there. What does it say right there?
It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman.
Right there. Hey, Mark AZ, you are absolutely right. I just read that book, Susanna, and you're right. That is one. That is one. So I did find that. Somebody did tell me that I did read that, where you had two elders pretty much try to lie on this woman. But guess what? Yah prevailed. And Daniel, it was actually Daniel, that was able to investigate and be able to figure out that these guys was lying on this woman. And that, so yes, that is one. Now, it's not a warning, but it tells you that men can do wicked. In this case, the woman was right, which is rare. But in this case, Yah comes in and defend a righteous woman, right? So go to Proverbs 27. Oh, right here. You have it right here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with all the scriptures that we wrote down, I have them.
Oh, okay. Can you go to Proverbs 27:15? What's that? No, right there.
A continual dropping in a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike.
Are alike. See, look at this is the stuff you be hearing. A contentious woman. Is like a continuing dropping of rain. Go to the other one. You said 21:9. Let me get the other one, the other side. It is better to what?
It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
Okay. Okay. All right. So play the video, but you can see this guy's already. So you can tell this guy is accustomed to his woman being contentious. He's looking. I mean, like he's trained. He's like, oh, here we go again. What is it now? What is it now? So let's play it. Play it.
Just tell me what it's about. Or just what is it about?
It's about nothing.
Man, here we go with this. Alright, let me just. What you about to say? What? What is it about?
You know, when we had broke up before,
Yeah.
a month ago last year or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I found out I was pregnant.
Wait a minute. you about to go?
Okay, stop. I hope you guys can hear. If you can't, I'm just gonna chime. If you guys feel like I'm just gonna chime in until it gets loud enough for you.
After the show, we'll put the link to this video so you guys can go watch
you guys watch it. But pretty much, she's saying that they must have broke up. There was a period of time where they broke up, and then all of a sudden, she said, "Do you remember when we took a break or we broke up?" And I thought that I was pregnant, so can't hear much. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to commentate right now to help you guys out. So this is what she's saying. She said, "Remember when we broke up, and I thought that I was pregnant?" He says, "Okay, what now?" Now he's ready for. Okay, so what about that time? What about that time where you thought you were pregnant? Play it.
Yes.
I had slept with somebody else, and I don't know.
See, wait. See, you didn't tell me that shit.
Stop.
You didn't tell me, bro.
Stop. So she basically, I slept with somebody else. That's what she just told her husband. She said during that time we took a break, I slept with somebody else. That's what she spoke. She just spoke words. You won't go to jail for speaking those words. You can tell your husband, I slept with another man, and nothing's gonna happen to you. Now, how that man's gonna react, if he does the wrong thing, he can go to jail. His life is over. So this woman tells her husband that the time we had time off, I slept with another man. Play it.
Oh, but you did not tell me that shit.
It didn't matter.
So what the fuck? Okay, what got you talking like this now?
Because I ended up talking to the dude.
The fuck you mean you end up talking to the dude?
You want to meet him.
That nigga, now he not about to bring his ass. Me who? He ain't about to meet my son.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You are not.
The fuck you mean he not my son?
He's not your
Man, stop
son.
playing. Listen, let me tell you
Thank
something.
you.
Look, listen. I'm not playing. I don't play like that. I'm not
We
fucking
wasn't
playing.
together, okay?
Shell, listen to me. I am not playing. I do not fucking play like that. Chill out. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing. I've been taking care of this boy since he was born. I'm not fucking playing.
Okay, and I
I'm not-
appreciate that, but I'm telling you he's not
What the
your
fuck
son.
you mean you appreciate that?
He's not your son.
Bro, listen.
His real daddy want to be a part of his life.
Hey,
I-
stop. Okay, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. This is the part that see everything she's doing. Nothing is going to happen to this woman. This happens to men so many times in different ways for different reasons, right? Where women do shit like this, and then you wonder why the man is reacting the way he's reacting.
There's no reason.
No, for no reason. No, you just got hit because he just walked in from the gym and he decided just to wail on your ass for no reason. See, this is what I'm telling you. Men don't operate this way. You can provoke a man, but I'm going to show you something that what this man, his reaction is not wrong. His reaction, he's actually being very patient, very patient. But I'm going to show you that women, if you are doing this to your man, this is a sin. This is wrong. What does Yah say? I'm going to show you. Go to Deuteronomy 6:16. Do we have that slide? Or that slide? If you don't, we can go to eSword. Deuteronomy chapter 6. This right here. Do not tempt Yah. I want you guys to tell me right now, is this woman tempting her husband? Put down a 2 if you believe that this woman is tempting her man. Is she tempting him? And if you don't believe she's tempting him, put a 0.
I don't know what's so hard to watch this.
Oh my goodness. I
I
want
don't
you
know how
guys,
many times these
I hope you guys are watching this stuff. Is she tempting this man? Go to Deuteronomy 6 while people putting this in. Let's read what the words say.
Ye shall not tempt the Most High your Elohim, as ye have tempted him in Massah.
In Massah. Do we have other ones? Do we have Exodus? Is that the same thing?
No, we have Matthew 4.
Go to Matthew. Yeah, read that.
Yeshua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy Elohim.
Go to, Luke chapter 4:12.
And Yeshua answering said unto him, it is said, thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy Elohim.
So don't tempt the Most High Yah. What does it say? There was one that was really good. Was it Psalms 95? Did you get that one?
I don't know if you want to jump there, but that's the one where it talks about provoking to anger. Do you want to go
Okay,
there?
yeah, read that one. I want to read. Yeah, that's the one I want to read.
Okay.
So everybody's putting 2 to the max. See, look at this. Bill of divorce was right. That girl is poison. You're right. I don't know. Is that Bill? Anyway, that's the
I don't
same.
know.
Anyway, but yep, this is provoking. But guess what? Women do this all the time. They don't even think nothing of it. Men are created in the image and glory of the Most High Yah. And when you have women provoking their husband to anger, it's a sin. But it's not the type of sin that's going to get your ass in jail. It's going to get you to hell, but not to jail. Man, did I rhyme or what?
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? So, are you there? You got Psalm
Yeah.
95?
Yep. For they provoked him to anger with their high places.
You write that wrong or something?
78:58 Psalms?
Psalms 95,
Oh,
but maybe
95. I don't have that. Did you put that in the notes?
yeah, you took a picture of it.
Oh,
But maybe this is a good one too. I guess you can read this one. Unless you got that wrong. See, this
Psalms
is
95. I don't see it on the. Where's Psalms 95 on the paper? I don't see it.
nope. It's above. It's next to Exodus 17:7.
Oh, it wasn't circled. That's why.
Okay, but no
I
problem.
just did
But
circle.
read this one. Let's see this one.
Okay. For they provoked him to anger with their high places and moved him to jealousy with their
Moved
graven
him to
images.
jealousy. Read.
When Yah heard this, he was wroth and greatly abhorred Israel.
See, look at even Yah himself was provoked to anger when they were worshiping other mighty ones, right? Other gods. And he was provoked, he was moved to jealousy. This is what you're seeing this happen. This is what it looks like when Yah is getting angry. When we provoke him to anger, to jealousy. You're talking about another man. You're talking about that this seed, this boy that he's been busting his ass to take care of is not his own. Whoo, man. But she won't get in trouble for that. She wouldn't get in trouble for that. Let me just see one more here.
I got 95 pulled up here. You want me to read this one?
Yeah, read that one. Oh, yeah, read that.
Harden not your heart, as in the provocation, and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work.
You see? Now we're about to see this young man's work right here. I'm telling you, this woman took it to a hilt, to the hilt. I mean, full. She did not spare anything on this. There's no way you can tell me, convince me that this woman loves her man. She tested him. Play it.
Real daddy, is you stupid?
We can take a DNA.
I'm not taking shit.
He's not yours.
Listen, bro. Stop fucking playing with me.
Who's playing? Who the fuck don't play about some shit like that? I'm trying to talk to you without arguing or none of that shit. And you getting all
What the
hot.
fuck you mean without arguing? Like, we're not gonna argue over no shit.
Okay, you can't just sit down and just listen to me.
What is you scooting up for?
Because you sitting here getting all loud.
I don't care. You sound dumb as hell talking about, he's not my son.
He's not.
Bro, do you hear yourself?
Yes.
You not listening to yourself. Did you just hear the words that literally just came out your damn mouth?
What?
You talking about some, that's what I'm talking about. Nasir, not your son.
He's not.
Bro.
And his girl didn't want to meet him, so I invited
No.
him. To meet him.
Ain't nobody got
No. He wasn't
I'm not about
ready.
to play with you. And that's
He
what
wasn't
I'm
ready.
Ain't nobody about to come over to this house.
Okay.
Ain't no-
So, guys, you can see this woman is literally saying, this is not your son. He's going to come up to the house to see his son. She's asking stupid questions. Why are you angry? Why are you upset? We're just, guys, this, like, are you
Cognitive
kidding? Like, is this not common sense? Like, I'm starting to think that maybe women are just not human or something. Like, are you telling me this is not common sense? You don't be doing this stuff. Keep playing before I get upset here, man. Just keep.
Nobody coming to this house. You're not that stupid. Ain't nobody coming to this house.
I don't know what to tell you because
I know what to fucking tell you. Ain't nobody coming to this fucking house. I'm not fucking playing with you, bro.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you for real.
Listen.
I talked to him. He wanted to meet him.
No.
I gave him the address, so
Ain't
he's
no-
on his way.
You gave a nigga that.
He
Make it
wanted
bigger.
to meet his son.
Was that?
Make it bigger so that people can see, because I want them to see.
Watch out.
Where you going?
Watch out, man.
Where's you going?
And now he pushed her.
Where's you going?
I'm about to show you where the fuck I'm going. And I'm gonna show you where the fuck he gonna be going. He come to this fucking house.
Oh
That bitch ass, he ain't gonna be leaving this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't no nigga coming to this motherfucking house. And I'll put that on God,
Okay,
bro.
we just gonna have to leave or something because he want to meet his son.
What the fuck you
I
mean?
can't just sit here and not let him meet his child.
Yo, do you hear what you saying?
Why you got this?
What you mean why I got this? Bro, ain't nobody coming to this house. I put this on
And
my
now, guys, now listen. When does the joke stop? The guy's now pulling out a freaking revolver or a pistol, some form of a pistol, and cocking. I mean, I'm just thinking to myself, when did this woman say, "Okay, this thing just got hot up in here. It got serious." This guy is literally saying, "I'm gonna show you where he's going." Bro, this man's talking. I mean, now he's to the point where now he's thinking about killing somebody, provoking this man to anger. But in Christianity, this is acceptable. A woman can do this. There's no reason why you should ever hit a woman. There's no reason why you should be pulling out your gun. This will be considered abusive on the man's part. This is the type of stuff that would get you in jail, men. This is the type of stuff. If a woman ever does this to you, plain or no plain, she is out. You give her a bill of divorce and you put her out of your house ASAP. ASAP. If this happened to me, it's over. I'm telling you that right now. You don't play this type of game on nobody, on your husband. This is wicked. This is a sick ass joke.
Seriously.
Man, this guy, I mean, this man is, I get it. Keep playing. Guys, it's going to get ugly now. It's going to get ugly. The guy's pulling out his gun now. So if you have children in the room, I want to tell you guys, please don't have your children looking at this stuff right now because it's going to get ugly up in here. I want you guys to see this stuff. But this is the type of shit. If the police came on here, it doesn't even matter what's on the video. All they're going to see is that the woman, I'm just going to let it play.
A nigga come to this house, I'm gonna kill him. So I swear to God on my
So
soul.
you gonna sit here and kill his daddy?
The fuck you mean his daddy, bro?
So you gonna kill his daddy?
Let a nigga come through that door. Let a nigga come through that door. Watch
Okay,
out.
nigga gonna come through that door.
Let
I'm
me-
about to tell you what he do. Because he's gonna come in this house, he's gonna sit his ass on this couch, and we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about our child.
Who the fuck about to walk through that fucking door? Is you stupid?
My son daddy.
Bro,
My son daddy.
bro, I almost hit
You see
bro.
that? You see that? See, he almost wanted to choke her ass. You see, like, this man is, I give this man a lot of credit. Maybe I'm not, maybe I got issues. But this man is literally like, you can see him why is he holding himself back? See, if this was in another country, like in Africa or something like this, he will beat the shit out of this woman and no police will come. You can call all the 911 you want, whatever number they have in other countries. They're not coming. Not for some bullshit like that. That's another man's house. Every man has jurisdiction over his house. Police don't get involved in another man's house in another country. But in America, just like America going to all these other countries and butting into other affairs of other nations, and then when they come in there and take out the head, like they did Iraq, like they did in Egypt or Libya, what happens? The country is never the same. It's worse. How many families you seen being divorced? And then the children now without fathers, homes are being destroyed because that's the American way. This is the American nightmare. They don't give a damn about your home. A woman can act like this and it's acceptable. Do this in a Muslim country. They won't even give a damn, a rat ass about that woman. She said she got whatever she got coming to her. You don't talk to your husband like this. You don't even talk to your husband joke around about stuff like this. But in America, she can do it all day long. And this is a Christian nation. This is a Christian nation, right? In a Christian nation, a woman can talk to her husband like this. And if the man does anything, he gets in trouble and the woman gets to walk away free and make a lot of money and write books and make her YouTube and do all this shit. It's going to get ugly up in here. I'm just telling you this right now. I am telling you this right now. Play it.
My son daddy, I don't know what to tell you, so what?
Bro, I'm about to blow your shit out, bro.
Okay, we gonna be fighting.
I'm not fucking playing, bro.
We gonna be fucking fighting.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
You can leave then. You leave. What you looking for? He ain't here yet. He'll call my phone.
Okay, we gonna see. We gonna see.
You're not about to do shit to him.
Okay, we gonna see.
You're not doing shit.
All right, we
You're not
gonna
gonna do shit.
Let a nigga come through that door.
You're not gonna do shit.
Let somebody come through that door.
You're not gonna do shit.
Okay.
Go ahead and call the cops now. Get your ass
I
out.
don't give a
so
fuck
we
about
can
no
come.
cops. I don't give a fuck about no
I'll
cops.
get them to come and
Ain't
get
no
your
nigga
ass
coming
out
through that
of
door.
here.
Ain't no nigga coming through that door. Like the fuck I said. Like the fuck I said.
He's coming through that door.
Okay, we gonna see.
We gonna see.
We gonna see.
Period.
Do you hear what the fuck you saying?
Yeah, do you hear what the
You
fuck
saying
I'm
it's not my
saying?
fucking son.
He's not. Oh, fucking well.
No, I swear to fucking God, bro.
Bro, get the fuck on. Touch me again. Touch me again.
Bro, I swear.
Touch me again.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, stop.
Oh
So
my
she
goodness.
pushed first. Did she push him?
She just pushed him right there. Yeah.
But you guys see this right here. See, this is the type of stuff, right? This woman, and she just gonna continue taking this joke all the way to a hill. She's gonna take it all the way. And this man's getting very upset. He's had to hold himself back. First of all, the question I have to ask myself, what type of man is this? Because for this woman to think that she can talk to her man like this and think it's okay, that says a lot about this man too. There will be no hidden by me. I'm telling you right now.
Ooh,
I'm saying, okay, if what you're saying is true, it doesn't even matter if it's true or not. You and the baby can get the hell out of my house right now. That's what I would do, hands down.
Facts.
Well, I'm just joking. Okay, then the baby stay, and you can get your ass out of the house right now. That's how I handle it. I'm telling you that right now. I've lost 8 babies. Losing one is not going to break my heart, especially when a woman is acting like that. I would rather save myself from this untoward generation, from this wicked ass woman. But so many times we've been taught to focus on the family. That's the problem with us men. We're focused so much on the family, focused so much on the woman, focused so much on the seed. We need to focus on Yeshua. We need to focus on our master and be about his business, not about her business or their business. We need to be about his business. We're too involved. We're too wrapped up in our family so much. And this woman thinks that she can talk to him like that. So it says a lot about him. But once again, this woman is wicked for what she's doing right now. Play it.
Touch me again.
So she hit him. She hit him.
Let me call my niggas.
Call him.
Put your hands
Now I'm
on
gonna call my
him.
niggas. That's what she said.
Call him.
Get on.
Call him.
Get away
You
from me.
said it's not my fucking son.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Fuck your head, don't sound.
He's not
You
your son.
stupid motherfucker.
Ooh, he's not your son.
I swear.
Ooh, he's not.
Now she's just rubbing it in his face. Ooh, he's not your son. Ooh, bro. I'm sorry. It's my bad. Sorry.
Your son.
Bro,
He's not your son.
I'm about to blow your shit out, bro. I put this on my Jesus Christ. I'm about to blow your shit out, bro.
Watch out, man.
You're not even on the phone. You're not even on the phone. You own yourself. Who you calling? Fuck on.
Bro, watch the fuck
Don't
out.
like the fuck I said, bro. Don't like the fuck I said, bro. Nobody. You're not about to play with you, bro. Get the fuck about me, bro. Like the fuck I said, bro.
You see right there, stop. See right there, done right there. See, that man is done. If she calls 911, it's over.
Doesn't matter what she did.
It's over, even though the whole time he's been constraining himself, controlling his anger, trying to work through all the emotion what this woman is putting in his head about getting him to question if this boy is not, if this seed is his or not. Some guy coming to the house. I mean, all of this stuff is happening. And now finally, I don't know how many minutes are we into this stuff. Now we get to the minutes where she's got him so provoked that now he put hands on this woman. But she won't go to jail, but he would.
So she's justified, but he's not justified.
And then when you see on the 10 o'clock news or whatever, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock news, and you see her with her eyes busted and whatever, and he said, oh, that man, no one's going to be thinking about what she was doing behind closed doors. See, this is the type of stuff. I don't care how small, how soft a woman's voice sounds. This is the type of shit that women be doing to men. And this is what they're capable of doing. Now, because I'm smart enough and I see how women operate, and I have more understanding how women work, if this happened, it will only happen to me once. because after that, it would never happen to me. Not from the same woman. Not you only have one time to do that with me. One time.
That's it. It's over.
You want to play that joke? I promise you, it would never happen again after that. It will be over. That day that you just told me that you want me to give you a bill of, I will give you a bill of divorce and I'll put you out of my house. And
even if it was a joke, even if
it's a joke, even if it came out, I will not be keying with you. There wouldn't be no keying. It will be literally you will be out, done. And that's how we men have to act. We got to make sure we draw boundaries.
Intolerant. Yeah.
You cannot tolerate this type of stuff. Matt, I'm gonna let this finish because it kind of gets even more crazy, but I'm gonna let you finish it. Play.
Come on. Where you going?
Put my shoes on.
I'm about to call the cops on your ass. Where the fuck my phone go?
Call me.
Where my phone go?
Call me.
Where the fuck my phone go? Where the fuck my phone go? Get on.
Throw it.
Bye.
Throw it.
Get the fuck
I'm
out.
talking about this now.
Get out.
Oh.
Get the fuck out. Get out. I don't want you here. His real daddy got to move in with us. Period. Get the fuck out. You want to throw your shoes on? Come on, let's throw your shoes on.
Period.
Let's see throw your shoes on.
Period.
Let's see throw your shoes on.
Period.
Period. Nobody about to come. This not. This is my child. I don't give a fuck about
He's
what
not
you
your
do.
son.
You sound dumb as hell, bro.
He's not your son.
You sound dumb as hell, bro.
DNA's gonna prove.
Ain't no fucking DNA. Fuck DNA. Fuck all that, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All this,
DNA's gonna prove.
bro. I've been busting my ass taking care
Stop.
of my son.
And guys, here's another thing that people don't even know is going on. And this is why I don't even want children in the room. You got that little boy sleeping in that room. And all of that thing is going into his thalamus. Do you know when you're when you're in the third trimester in your mother's womb, you have a recorder called a thalamus. That's like the black box of us. It's our black box. And all it does is record. If you want to know why you have rejection issues or you have all of these type of these things that you've been dealing with your whole life, a lot of that stuff can happen right in the womb. If your mom is dealing with rejection, then all of a sudden now that's going into the seed in her womb. Then that baby comes into the world feeling rejected. Don't know why they're being rejected, why they feel rejected. That thalamus is just recording. And this mother, she's hearing that mother's voice that she's been hearing, this baby's been hearing in her womb and now hearing outside the womb, hearing saying that this is not my daddy. And hearing her daddy say all this stuff is being recorded. And then and you think that the little boy don't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on consciously, but subconsciously, this is going to mess this little boy up. Spiritually. See, Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's why you shouldn't be joking around like this. You shouldn't be jesting around. This is bad. So now you spiritually poison this little boy. And then you're going to wonder why your boy got ADHD or some type of disability or something going on. Why he has issues, anger issues or whatever, because of shit like this. Does it not say in the word that there's life and death in the tongue? Is that what it's saying there? And the whole time she's gaslighting this man. Man, I tell you, that's what people don't even think about. I'm here looking at this little boy's in the room hearing his parents fighting, hearing that he's not the child. Now he's going to grow up wondering, is this my daddy? I don't even know if this is my daddy now.
Exactly. He could have a situation.
Are these parents, are these mother and father, are they going to even be wise enough that when they get of age, when the boy gets of age and they start seeing it, are they going to connect the two and say, wait a minute, he's acting out because of what we did long ago when he was a little boy? Are they going to go back and clean it up and say, hey, when you was a little boy, your mama played a dirty trick? And I just want you to know it's not true. That you belong to me and I love you. This is why people have self-hatred for themselves. This is all the stuff that we deal with come from the origin of our home, where we came from. That's why when Yah's giving you these little seeds, they're precious in the sight of God. We should be trying to rear them up in the ways of the Most High Yah and not be putting all this crap in them. But that's what's happening. So two people are being abused here, and the only person that's going to go to jail is the defender of the family, the man. And the person who the instigator that Satan is using is the woman, and nothing's gonna happen to her. Roll it,
bro. I've been busting my ass, bro, going to work, buying everything he needed, bro. I'm busting my ass, loving this boy like this is my child. And you mean to tell me this is not my son?
I mean, you can still be a part of his life, but you're not
Do
his
you know
daddy.
what the fuck you saying?
You're not his real daddy. His real daddy gotta be in his life. And I'm not about to sit here and do that to
Bro.
him. You can still be in his life. He's just
You
not
know what
his
the fuck
daddy.
you saying?
He's not gonna be calling
Do you
his
hear
daddy.
what the hell you're saying? You sounding real retarded.
All right.
You really speaking dumb nonsense, bro.
Okay. Can you give me my child?
I'm not giving you shit. It's my son.
Can you give me my child?
I'm not giving, bro.
Come on, cause his daddy about to be pulling up.
Bro. I swear to God, bro.
Come on, his daddy about to be pulling up.
Bro, watch out,
Can
man.
I get him?
Oh, bro.
Okay, well you don't want him in here. You just gonna have to take him for the night.
And man, ain't nobody coming in this house, bro. Watch out, man. Watch out, man.
Let me get him.
Watch out, bro.
Are you about to cry?
Yes, bro. You got me fucked up, bro. I be busting my ass for this boy, man. You mean to tell me this not my son, bro?
Why would she ask him that? You're about to cry. What do you mean? What do you expect? What is you talking about?
hey Deacon, calm down. I've never seen you stop the video. I'm supposed to.
I'm about to go through the screen.
What the hell? Are you guys seeing this?
She's oh my goodness.
My. This is guys. I'm glad it ended up being a joke, but this is wicked.
But this happens for real though, every day.
For real. Remember you showed that video of the woman that says that I hate my boy because I hate their dad?
Yep.
This is the type of damage. A lot of people are damaged because of the mother.
You see, a man would never have that issue because no matter where the baby's coming from, no matter what mother, that baby belongs to him.
Yeah. She said, Jesus. She said, Jesus, she should have stopped already. Oh, yeah, she should have stopped.
She should have stopped when he pulled that gun out.
Started. You thought the gun would have been enough. That didn't stop her. Then he was about to choke her. That didn't stop her. Then he started beating the shit out of her. You think that would stop her? No, she went. When I say she went to
until she broke him, until he started crying.
Broke him.
Literally, damn.
I bet you they're not. I bet there's no way they can be together because she cannot tell me she has a respect for a man like this that she can manipulate and get him to be gaslighted and all over the place like this.
And if he could tolerate that, still would be with her. Yeah,
bro,
man,
it's over. It's
done.
Over. Over. Play it.
Fuck off me, bro. Watch out, man.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me get him.
No, bro. Watch out, man. I've been literally going to work every fucking morning paying bills and busting my ass for my son, bro.
It's a prank, babe.
It's a prank.
He about to make me cry. Y'all see me?
Oh,
babe, it's a prank.
Anyway, we can stop it there. Yeah.
You guys can go ahead and watch the rest, but I just want you guys to see this with your own eyes. That woman, yeah, she did push him. She was trying to provoke him to, but she had to push him. But her push was not going to put her in jail. What he did, that would have put him in jail. But most of that stuff was through her words. She was able to provoke this man to anger. To anger. And the book says that we shouldn't tempt Yah. Aren't you? Go to Ephesians chapter 5. Go to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22, 23, 22. Man. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys, that was tough to watch. I wasn't exaggerating, man. I'm watching this the fourth time, and it still bothers me. And the deacon only watching less than me, and he's stopping the video. He can't.
This is my third time watching it. Yeah,
third time. Man, what does it say here? Read. It
says, "Wives, submit yourself unto your own husbands, as unto the Most High. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything."
Is this woman subjecting herself to her own husband?
Nope.
If we're supposed to treat our husband, if the woman's supposed to treat the husband just like the Messiah, Are we supposed to be tempting him? I know women have this thing where they like shit testing, man. I get it. But guess what? You got to ask yourself, is that biblical? Because according to Yah, it says, thou shalt not tempt Yah. Now you have women that naturally love shit testing men. This is beyond shit test. It's beyond. Man, what do you think, Deacon? This
It reminds me. I forget what it's called, but I know it's like a some sort of like personality disorder. You probably heard about it, where like some people find enjoyment in making babies cry just so they can soothe them.
Yeah.
There's I forget what it's called. It's wicked, but it seems like she wants to provoke her man to break him, so then she can come and comfort him at the end. It's just wicked. It's just wicked as hell.
So I want to give you guys, because I gotta take a break here. But I want you guys to do me a favor. From a scale from 1 to 10, 10 meaning this was extremely crazy, and 0 that it wasn't that bad. Please give me a scale from 10 meaning it was extreme. This is just extremely just unacceptable. Unacceptable. 0 meaning it was not that bad. We'll play the music. Let me go use the restroom here. All right. What do we got here, Deacon?
We got 10s, and then we got 10 pluses.
10 plus. I don't believe
Brother Carrie said she broke the scale.
she broke the scale. Bro.
He says, I want to give a 10,000. She was absolute garbage.
Man, this is crazy. Now, I know most of my viewers are men. How many of you men, how do you think? Anyway, let me just, I don't want to put you guys out there, but this was hard. This was hard for me to watch as a grown ass man, seeing this woman do this to her man. It was very, very, very hard. And it's not funny. It's not funny. Now, I want to go to Sirach. There's a seed by another man. Because what she did, bro, this should put her, she should die for what she did right here. This is something that was very sinful. The joke that she was playing around with, and you don't do this. She couldn't do this in a Muslim country. She couldn't do this in countries where morality is on a high. See, in America, morality is so low. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You got this country going around spreading the gospel of homosexuality, spreading the gospel of the Skittles, and the whatever. You know, I'll just leave it as that because I don't want them to freaking mess with my. But I'm just telling you guys, it's crazy. It's off the chain. So go to Sirach, chapter 23, verse 22. Read.
Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband, and bringeth an heir by another.
This is what she was joking about. She was joking about leaving her husband and bringing a seed from another. What did they say? Go.
For first, she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High.
So this woman was joking. Or see, you don't use the Yah's name in vain. She literally is disobeying the law of the Most High Yah. That's first thing. That's the first thing. That what she was joking about was talking about disobeying the law of Yah. Second.
And secondly, she hath trespassed against her own husband.
So this is a direct trespass. So a woman can't trespass against her husband. This is a trespass. See, you women, you think that you guys can do whatever you want, and you're trespassing against your husband. This is a trespass against the husband. Third.
And thirdly, she hath played the whore in adultery and brought children by another man.
So she played the whore. So she was pretending to be a whore who brought children from another man. So in America, nothing happens. It's okay. She can do that. No fault divorce. You can do whatever you want. Hey, well, let's see what the book says. Read.
She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. Her children shall not take root, and her branches shall bring forth no fruit. She shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach shall not be blotted out.
You see, her curse will not be blotted out. This thing will be cut off right there. But in America, the land of the home, the brave, the whatever, I'm done with America, bro. I'm glad I can honestly say that I may be in the world, but I'm not of the world. Is that that's it, right? I'm not. Yeah, I may be in America, but I'm not of America. So the beauty about this country, and we will see, but the beauty about you have the freedom to serve the Elohim, the mighty one that you want to serve. And that's what I've chose to do. I've come out of her, and now I'm around my people, Yah's people. I live amongst my people. We keep the commandments of Yah. Everything that we do revolves around our master, our husband, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. No longer is my life revolved around focus on the family, on some woman, on some children, or whatever. It's focused solely on living my whole life for Yah. That's it. Simple. And there's so much peace. When I was in the world, I had millions of dollars, famous, had people that I thought were friends, boom, and guess what? It was oppressive. I didn't even know it was oppressive because that was just the normal. That's just what you do. I mean, you can have no money and be oppressed, but it felt like the people who had no money had it better than the people who had money, to be honest with you, to really be honest with you. So I've always tried to live a simple life, and now I get to honestly do that with no hesitation. And the people that are around me are the same mindset. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So right there, this woman was messing around. What she did would literally go against the book. Is there any scriptures else we have, or that was it?
You mentioned you didn't go into depth, but you mentioned this because of how it affects the child, right?
Play that, yeah. Power of the tongue. I mean, the book. If the book says it is true, guys, we got to believe what the book says. There's death, and read that.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
In the power of the tongue. Read.
And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
So there's death and life. So this woman's speaking all of this poison, and don't even know she's causing her son. Her son is hearing all this stuff. Her son is literally hearing all of this stuff, even though he may not consciously understand what he's hearing. But guess what? In his future, Satan is going to use these little now footholds, because all she was doing is put a whole bunch of footholds in her son. So now when Satan, hey, you don't even belong to your daddy. Your daddy doesn't love you. Maybe he gets disciplined. Maybe his dad chews him out. Maybe the parents get a divorce, and now Satan has all these footholds. That's why a lot of people have to get delivered, because they got stuff in them. They don't even know how it got there. That's why deliverance is important. That's why confessing your faults is important. That's why having things cast out of you is important. You got to start breaking some of these things that you came in agreement to. Even though that was a joke, that conscience, that box, the thing called the thalamus, it does not know if it's real or fake. It does not know that.
That's true.
It's just pure information. Your perception is your reality. And so you should be very careful what you say. Sometimes people curse themselves. Some people say, oh, well, I know I'm not, this, or I'm not. You be cursing your own self with your own tongue. And the sad part, a lot of people do it to their own children.
Facts.
Anyway, I think I just wanted you guys to see whew, man. Deacon, man, I tell you, it's still.
I know, right?
Anyway, I'm pretty much done. I think
Brother Elijah said something. I kind of want to touch on that.
Please,
He just said 10 because she's truly wicked, but he's wicked in the fact that he allowed it, or even think that she can do this. So I mean, I think there's some truth. You can see it's a dysfunctional relationship because the fact that he even said, "Here we go again." What do you want to fight about?
Maverick, you should let that video finish out. I want to show you something. Let that video play out. I want people to see the reaction. Play that, and I'll come with the scripture.
Fucking brain.
Got him. Got him.
Dummy, got you. Look at Nasir. Say, got him. Say, my real daddy on his way.
Bro, why do you? Watch out, I hate when I'm mad and I'm trying to laugh.
That's my nigga calling right now, y'all.
I hate when I'm mad and I'm trying to laugh, bro. Watch out, bro. Man, get the hell out of my face, bro.
Can you say Villa Gang for me real quick?
Quani Gang.
Villa Gang.
Quani Gang.
All right, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. As you can see, I got him good. He tried to beat my ass. That's what he tried to do. He tried to beat my ass. But I got back with the nigga, if you can see. I got back with him, okay?
It's not funny, bro. Quani Gang. Quani Gang.
Like nothing just happened.
You play too much, bro. Now watch, okay?
Ain't nobody, we not doing pranks no more. We not doing pranks no more.
Watch. I'm gonna bust my balls open and you gonna be like, what happened? Watch.
All right, y'all.
For likes. All this for likes. This is shameful. This is
a woman out of control.
This is off the chain. But guess what? I want to read something to you. Go. I'll let you get there. Go to Sirach 26:23. Man, we could. Man, what didn't we say we could just read a whole bunch of? What Sirach did we say we could just read? I guess that was the one.
Right? 25 and 26, pretty much. But yeah.
Yeah, but just go to Sirach
26. What verse?
Verse 23. Yeah.
It says, a wicked woman.
Which we just saw. We saw a wicked woman. Now, this is not just about the woman. This says a lot about the man because the woman is a reflection of the man. But read.
Is given as a portion to a wicked man.
See, the man is wicked too. See, he's with a wicked woman because he's wicked too. So if you think that you have a wicked woman, it's a good chance you're wicked too, because a righteous man will put that wicked woman away. He will give her a bill of divorce and put her away. That's why I can't have wickedness around me. That's why Yah cannot have us being wicked, because he's not wicked. You see that? Now it makes sense. I always think like, well, how can Yah? Because Yah is holy. And because he's holy, he can't have anybody around him who would not be holy, who would not obey him. But if you're willing to keep a wicked ass woman around, it means you're wicked too. So back on you men. But there is no wickedness. All wickedness is little, but the wickedness of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading. Read all this. Just read. This is a good one. You don't see this. They don't show it. Let's read the rest. 26. Keep reading.
But a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yah. A dishonest woman contempteth shame.
This is see. So you know this woman is a dishonest woman. Look what she did. She's dishonest, and she brought shame on her husband. Because right now, I'll be very embarrassed. That man should be embarrassed. He's like he showed himself to be a simp, a straight simp. You think this is funny? That was not a laughing matter. That's why she felt so confident to do this shit with him, because that's the type of man. He's a wicked man and he's a simp.
Mm-hmm.
And she just shamed him just to get a bunch of likes and subscription. And she shamed her husband to get a bunch of likes. That's no different than her opening her legs and just letting people just put their seed in her. This is a shameful woman. Read.
But an honest woman will reverence her husband.
So we know she's not. We know she's not a godly woman. Read.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
See, this woman is a straight bitch. You see, that's why. You know why? Because she's shameless. See, this is why we call you women bitch when you acting like this. That's it, right? That's what the book says. Isn't that crazy? You didn't even know that was in the Bible, huh? A shameless woman should be counted as a bitch.
Hallelujah.
Read.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Most High.
See, our women in Israel, this is why they're shamefaced, because they fear Yah. Keep going. Read the whole chapter. I want to get to the end here.
A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
This is why I speak so well of Mother Carol. We got Mother Jennifer, but when I met Mother Carol, we're going to go up there. Let me see that right here. Because I saw that in Mother Carol, how she honored her husband. I said, man, this is a wise woman. Why? Because of how she honored her husband. I can tell, like I can concretely see that this is a woman of Yah. This is Pastor Dow's woman. I think they've been together for over 30-some years. And she is a godly woman. Why? Because she honors her husband. The man, I can see Pastor Dow in his role. He's doing what men do. He's doing what he's a man's man. And you see her in her role, and she's not saying, well, don't, no. It's like, wow. I'm saying that's a godly woman. I've never seen a woman, I'm being honest. Mother Carol's probably the first, matter of fact, I can honestly say she's the first woman of color that I've seen that was a godly woman, the first woman of color, even beyond my own natural mother. I've never seen, I didn't even know that a woman of color could even act that way. I didn't even know that the people in the book looked like me. So I thought the women in the book were white. So I was just shocked. Mother Carol she's a wise woman. All these characters, if you go to all these characters, you will see that's what she does.
She's definitely a Titus woman for sure.
She is most definitely older women teaching the younger women how to love their husband, how to love their children. Okay, let me not digress, but that's just my plug in for Mother Carol, because that she had a huge impact. But guess what? The reason why Mother Carol is the way she is because of her head, her master, Pastor Dow. Because Mother Carol is just a reflection of her husband. So what does that tell you, man? What does that tell you? A woman is a reflection of the husband, regardless if it's evil or bad. If you are a good man, a righteous man, guess what? You're gonna have a godly woman. And if you're a wicked man, you're gonna have a wicked woman. So if you don't like the way your woman is acting, and she's not representing you, and if you truly are a righteous man, then you're not gonna put up with this type of wickedness. But if you're a wicked man, if you treat your master the same way, you're going to be okay. You're not going to be able to expect more from your woman than you doing for your master. I expect my woman to reverence me, to treat me just like I will treat Yeshua. Keep reading.
A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemies. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry: a man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Most High prepareth such an one for the sword. A merchant shall hardly keep himself from doing wrong, and huckster shall not be freed from sin.
Okay. Go. Sorry, I didn't mean to read that. I thought it's 25, but it's good. We still read some good stuff here. Go to 25 and go start at 23. 25, 23. Start there.
A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart.
We just saw that. Did we not just see that?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
He was heartbroken.
Man. Read.
A woman that will not comfort her
Mhm.
comfort her husband is in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
She got this man to cry. This man broke. I mean, she got this man from anger to pissed. I mean, everything, all types of emotion, to the point he just broke down and cried because he come to realization this may not be his son. Man, a woman should be using her gifts to comfort a man. Instead, she's using to wound, to be contentious, to be wicked towards her man. But hey, like I said, that means he's wicked too because he allowed it. The way he's acting at the end of this video. Read.
Mm-hmm. Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
See, sin. The beginning of sin came from a woman. Read that again. Of the what?
Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
There you have it. Keep going.
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
You don't give a woman, so don't let that fire get out of control. See, when you let that fire get out of control, start gadding abroad, it's going to destroy everything. This is how your house is going to look like when you allow that woman to gad abroad. That's what it's going to look like. It not only destroyed the house, it destroyed the neighboring house and communities.
And destroy kingdom.
Destroy kingdoms. Let a little bit of fire. That's why you got to be strict. A little bit of fire, get that little amber can cause that type of damage. So control your fire, control your woman, control your house. Read.
If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go.
Bye. Gone. Done. I'm done. I just wanted to share that. Whew. Man. We got reaction?
We do have reaction.
I hope it's not as bad as this reaction, because, man.
We'll see. I'll let you be the judge of that.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
I was going on dates with a man and nice guy, good guy, treated me well.
That is good.
But
damn, there's a but. There's a but. Why is there always a but?
But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him.
Jesus Christ, on the back. These days, being a good and nice man is not enough anymore. You have to be Duracell battery too and bring energy.
Anyways, I sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further.
Lady, you are hungry. The Lord served you with a good, well-cooked chicken, and you decided not to eat it because of the chicken's energy. You will starve.
He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try.
For what? You didn't want him to respect your wishes or what?
He didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he wanted to change, that he wanted to whatever. I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
Mother of Lord, she wanted the man to manipulate her. What type of twisted mind games is that? She thinks dating is PlayStation 5. Lady, if you want to play games, go and download Candy Crush and leave this good man alone.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I don't know if you did this already. This guy being an African brother, I don't know where he's from, but everywhere I want to react, he was reacting. So I said, I don't have to say anything. The same thoughts is coming to my head. He's like, I'm like, bro, I can sit here and just watch this guy. He's like, are you crazy? She has a good man. Then she didn't want him, but then she wanted to, bro.
How come he didn't fight? But how come he? Why didn't he manipulate me? What?
Yeah, this is real. This is how women think. I would say this is how wicked women think, because this is not all women, but this is truly how wicked women think. And if a godly woman start letting herself start going down this rabbit trail, this is how she's going to start thinking. She's going to become reprobate. But I literally, my reaction was exactly his reaction. He had the accent, everything, see, I think maybe because I grew up in the African home. Because everything he was saying, I felt like this guy was reading my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Even his expression, hey,
Jesus.
what type of twisted, manipulate, like all his expressions. I'm like, bro, you go, boy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's my reaction. He did it for me. You got a good. Maybe he should be like, that one guy where Obama. You remember that guy was Obama? He's nice, and then the guy is angry.
Your translator.
Yeah, I could just say it, and he could kind of just be my reaction. I thought he did a good job. You got another one?
Yeah, we got another one here.
This lady, there's no justification for any abuse at any time. What a woman does with her mouth is what a man does with his fist.
Okay, you heard that? See, stop. Did you hear? That's a good saying. He says, what a man does with his fist is what a woman does with her mouth. This is what we were just talking about earlier. But the man will go to jail because he used this, and the woman can use her mouth. She can use her mouth in front of the cops, and nothing will happen to the woman. The only way a woman would get in trouble for what she say, if she said it in the courtroom and disrespect the judge. Now he can use it. I'll hold you in contempt. See, he in his house, he can do whatever he wants, throw you in jail. But if a man wants to do that, it's considered abuse. But when a man in a black robe or a woman in a black robe do that, that's not abuse. They can even taser you in the courtroom. That's not abuse. So they can use their power to enforce people to do what they want them to do. But when a man wants to do it in his house, it's off limits. He can't do that. Isn't that crazy? I wish courtrooms will run their courtroom the same way they expect men to run their household in this country. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
I would like to see courtrooms get rid of the bailiff, get rid of the cages, the jail cells, the guns, tasers, and I want to see a judge run their courthouse exactly the way you expect a man to run his household. How do you think that would look? It would be chaotic because no one's going to respect the law. No one's going to have any respect for the law. But you expect us to do that, and we can't touch. We can't do anything. The woman can we can hold the woman in contempt all day long, but there's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to have to allow her to talk to us just anyhow. We can't put our hands on her. Let me stop. Let this keep playing. You rewind what he said because I want to hear the full thought. I just had to react to what he said.
Always remember this, lady, there's no justification for any abuse at any time. What a woman does with her mouth is what a man does with his fist. Because a woman's body is weaker than a man, not her mind. Her body is weaker, but a man's mind is more tender than a woman. And when you're coming at him that way, coming at his way, he can't keep up with that. A man's mind, in an argument with a woman, a man's mind is like a 5-year-old child. He doesn't even know how to, and you just hitting him. Answer me. Then when he tries to answer you, you then interrupt him. And so now he can't keep up with this. So he just shuts down. And then you're pushing him and you're prodding him. What you don't know is that his anger on the inside.
Hey, is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's true. That you do not start exchanging words with women. It's a waste of time. When a woman is in that thing, or she just keep asking you questions, cutting you off, it's over. I'm telling you, it's just because women are. It's like it reminded me of a movie. It reminded me of Jack Nicholson. He said like, I guess he was an author, and he wrote a bunch of in the movie. He was an author who wrote about books about women and I don't know, some type of novel, novels that women love. And one of his fans came up to him and says, "How do you understand? How do you understand women so well?" He says, "I think of a man and I take away reason and accountability. I think of a man and I take away reason and accountability." So he's saying that women has no reasoning and no accountability. That's a woman. So take a man and remove reasoning, common sense or whatever, but reasoning and take away accountability, you have yourself a woman.
That's deep.
Man,
That's deep.
I tell you, man. So it's just, once again, this guy's addressing a woman mouth is more powerful than a fist. But like I said, the mouse caused way more damage for generations. A fist will only cause damage for that moment. But the mouth will cause damage for generations to come. Straight up. That's my reaction.
Elder, just to tail off that, because I know you know about this information. It's no secret.
Yeah.
But so what you understand about arrested development, right? And a lot of it comes from childhood wounds and all that stuff. And one of the wounds you could say is the physical abuse.
Physical abuse, yeah. So
right? What does that scale on the, I guess, the impact versus like verbal or psychological abuse?
And I think I've done this before, but you got rejection, right? You got incest. You got emotional abuse, they say, right? You got, and like that little boy was dealing with emotional abuse. You got physical abuse, right? And what's another one? And then you got molestation. So you got two sexual dingo. You got one that's within the family, which is incest, and then molestation outside the family at before the age of 9. And a cluster of these, 1, 2, or 3 of these things can cause a person to be arrested in development. But do you know that out of all 5 of those things that I just mentioned, rejection, incest, molestation, emotional abuse,
and maybe before you answer, we should ask, what do people think would be and see what everybody else thinks.
So out of the things I just mentioned, if you can somehow type it in there, you got rejection, incest, molestation. I wish we had like a little chart or like, a little poll. Molestation to see what everybody picked. You know what I'm saying? 70% picked this. But everybody type in which one you think is the worst of the 5. What's the worst? Rejection, molestation, incest, emotional abuse, or physical abuse? Do I need to write down which one you guys think is the worst one? Rejection. How do you spell incest? I can't even spell incest.
INCEST.
Yeah. So guys, participate here. Let's see what you guys got. Rejection, incest, molestation, physical abuse, and emotional abuse. Okay, somebody put molestation. Okay. The worst of the 5. And I'm just gonna tell you statistically what they say is the worst. So we got one. Thank you, Antonio. Molestation. That's one. Let's see what everybody's putting. Which one is the worst of the 5? Man, maybe people are driving or something. You think they type in it? Maybe they're trying to figure out how to spell it.
They're Googling it right now, probably. Don't Google it. Just what do you think? What do you think is the worst?
Yeah, emotional abuse. Okay. Emotional abuse. Okay. Somebody put rejection. Okay. Casey. Okay. It's coming all in. All right. Molestation. I would think molestation or incest. Incest, maybe. Okay. Let me give you guys some more time here, just a little bit. We got 49 of you guys on here. Appreciate your participation. Somebody said verbal abuse. Okay, that will be in the line of emotional abuse. Okay, but that's legit. Yep, emotional abuse. Yep.
I think you have touched on it before, so maybe these people are just remembering off your previous.
Yeah, but not some. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, the worst of the 5 will go down. Do you know what it is, Deacon? The worst of the 5.
The worst of the 5 is rejection.
Rejection. So rejection would be the worst of the 5, believe it or not. Not that these are now are bad, but out of them, some people
they're all
can get,
bad. They're all bad.
they're all bad, yeah, but the worst. Molestation is one of the cornerstone of SRA. I don't know what an SRA is, but I'll probably go look that up unless you want to type that in and tell me what SRA means. But but molestation is bad. All of this stuff is bad. Let me see if you're going to give me SRA. Okay, while you're going to get that. So now, let me give you another poll. Out of the 5 things I mentioned, rejection, molestation, emotional abuse, physical abuse, and incest, which of the 5 is the least damaging? The least damaging. Satanic ritual. Oh, shoot. Is that what they is? That's all right. Okay. Satanic. Yeah. It's bad.
We'll
Most
probably
no
talk
joke.
about like like the whole like child trafficking stuff in Hollywood or whatever. Yeah.
But a lot of people, you'd be amazed how many people to not be rejected, how often they would do anything so they wouldn't be rejected. They would rather be molested than be rejected, especially when they're in their group or whatever. So rejection is the worst, cause the most damage. So out of the 5, which one is the least? And then we'll wrap it up. Come on, guys, give it to me. Now I don't know. Let me do a reset here so I know.
Okay, we got Xavier says molestation,
Okay.
emotional abuse.
Okay, emotional abuse.
It says physical abuse unless it kills you or lames you, it will heal.
Okay.
Physical abuse, incest.
Incest. What does Angela say? She said physical abuse because unless it kills you or
lames you, it will heal.
Okay, that's good. That's a good way of thinking. I like that. I can see that. All right, physical abuse. Yep, physical. Okay, got a lot of people putting physical abuse. Molestation, I saw there. What else? Incest was in there, but mostly. Hey, please remind me. We got to put this. I want to do the poll because I would love for people to anonymously just do a poll so we can just see, like,
we just have to have a poll before we start the show.
I know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we will do that. I would love to do that. So then we can kind of see, like, then everybody can see the percentage. Like, this is how many people said this answer, that answer, and then we can say whatever we think the answer is. But anyway, all right. Well, a lot of you guys said physical abuse, and you are correct. It would be physical abuse. Physical abuse is the least. Matter of fact, I think Angela Nebars, please forgive me if I pronounce the last name, but Angela, she said it. She hit it right on the money. She said physical abuse unless it kills you or lames you, but it will heal. So out of all that stuff, physical abuse, that happens for that moment and it does heal. Put it this way, I liken to this stuff. I remember I got a lot of whippings when I was a little boy, lots of whipping. And do you know that I cannot remember the pain of those whipping, but I do remember the words that was said to me, being called dumb or this. I mean, the words that was said to me had more of an effect in my older age, in my later years, than the physical. And I'm not saying that was physical abuse, but I'm using it as an example. So, I mean, even playing football, I mean, I can't even remember all of the hits and everything like that. But I can remember the coach chewing my ass out. You dumb son of a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I've forgiven all those stuff, but I'm just saying, but those had more of an impact, pre-deliverance. Those had more of an impact, things that was said to me than what things that was done to me.
What was that saying that we grew up with as a sticks and
stones? They break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Words
that
never hurt me.
Lie. What is that? Does that say it right?
Words will never hurt me.
Your words, that is a lie from the pit of hell. See, once again, that saying goes against the book. It says life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? So names do hurt. It does hurt. Sticks and stones may break my bones. That's it?
Yeah.
But names,
words will never hurt me.
That's not true. That's not true. The names, those names will hurt you. I bet you if all of you guys look back in your life, I bet you remember more of the things that affect you today has to do more with what was said to you being rejected than the actual physical spanking, beating, whatever. I bet you that has more. If you had to choose, okay, if I was to ask you guys, I'll pick the worst and the least. Let's do a last poll. Last poll, okay? If you had to choose, would you prefer to be rejected by the ones you love, or would you rather be physically abused? If you had to pick, I know they're both bad. I get it. But if you had to choose, and I'm going to give you an example of why I think the answer is the way it is. Would you rather be rejected by your family or I don't know, just by the people you love, or do you rather be physically abused? Let me give you guys time to answer this question. You can put some music on, give people time to think. There's only two. Put physical abuse, if you prefer that, or rejection. Okay. One say you gotta be rejected. Okay. Thanks, brother Nikuma, for the answer.
I guess maybe give an example of physical abuse.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I just want to know what would they prefer. Some people may say, I don't care. I'd rather be rejected. Sister Hannah said physical abuse. Physical abuse. Terry said physical abuse. Antonio Green says, rejection. Okay. Appreciate the answer. Rejection. Rejection, don't touch me. Okay. Physical abuse. Okay. Get a poll here. Tell me which one is the most here. Would you say you see more physical abuse here so far, or is it tied?
No, there's only 3 rejections. There's like 7.
2, 3. Any more? You say physical. Okay. These praise landers, come and get some answers in there. We can get. I want to see some. Now, guys, we understand that both of this is bad. We understand that rejection, because if you physically abuse me, I'm getting both. Okay. Okay. I can't choose her. Oh man, just flip for it then. If you can't choose, just take a coin flip. But she's saying both of them is hard. So what do you say? I'm seeing some rejection. I see a lot more rejection coming up in there. Would you say it's tied now, or
no? There's more abuse. There's more physical. Let's see. Physical so far is 1, 2, 3.
What's in Psalms 141:5?
7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 physical, and rejection we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we 10 out of 6.
Woo wee! This is a good one. Somebody put in Psalms 41, Brother Trey. I like that one. Let the run man shall be God, and let them reprove me. Which shall not break my head. For yet my prayers also. Okay. All right, guys. The answer will be physical abuse will be better than rejection. Think about it. Let me give you some examples. I mean, we can start with Yah, right? Would you prefer to be smited by Yah, or would you rather be rejected by Yah, right? I think most of us say we'd rather be smited. Just even look at David, how he prays. Please don't take away your Holy Spirit. So rejection is very hard. You know, that's deep. But physical abuse, like you take a beating, you take a little punishment, but at least you live to see another day. Let me read this one from Brother Trey here. I really like the scripture. Read that.
So let the righteous smite me, else shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head, for yet my prayers also shall be in their calamities.
Yep. And is there another one? Is it James? Ooh, I'm trying to remember now. I'm not going to try to bring it. I think it's the Hebrews, but anyway. So, but God say He disciplines those who He loves and scourge and things of that nature, right? And that can be love. Another example. Now I grew up in the hood, So not that I've ever joined the gang or whatever like that, but it always amazes me how to join a gang, if you guys didn't know this, usually they had to, I mean, they're in a circle and people beating, I'm talking about beating the crap out of them.
Yeah,
and these are people, obviously people that join gangs tend to come from homes where they've been rejected, right? And they just want to belong. They just want to be part of a group. They just want to be part of a family, you know. I don't want to say all the words, but Crip for life and Blood for life or whatever group you were for life. So even though they got beat up, but now they were a part of that family and they were belonged, you know. And so people will deal with the physical pain to be a part of a group, you know. So you see that in the military, you see that in football. I mean, we go through all of these physical pain just to be a part of a team. We're willing to go through the physical grunt work so that we can be accepted on the team or whatever. I mean, look at all of us. If any of us is in the truth, look at all the stuff that we went through so we could be a part of the family of Yah. We went through we went through a lot more than that physical. I mean, but you know what I mean? But we went through a lot to be accepted by Yah, right? By keeping his commandments, but with that came persecution. So anyway, those are some of the examples. I wanted to kind of give an example to show you that rejection is hard. It's very hard on a lot of people. So rejection is the greatest, I would say, of the 5 that I mentioned. So anyway, that's it for me. What do you have to say, Deacon?
I'll do the outro here and give you the last words, Elder. Let's see here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, Saints, if you haven't already. Remember to visit straightway.com for resources and newsletters. If you're interested in fellowship with Straightway, you can call the dining hall and ask for Elder Becker. The number to call is 615-688-3025. Again, if you want a fellowship in a nearby assembly, please call the dining hall and ask for Elder Becker. The number to call is 615-688-3025. You can also visit straightway.com for more contact information. Elder Kabeer, give us your closing words.
All right, guys. Hey, I just wanted you guys to, I wanted to cover this topic because you just don't see anything out there on YouTube that actually brings a biblical perspective on what abuse is. I didn't even know. I was curious. What is abuse? And I thought abuse was just the physical part, but I didn't even realize that abuse had to do with control. And everything that the Bible tells a man to do with his family, to do with this woman, is control the woman. Make sure you have your house under control, just like fire. Have the fire under control and not let it just get crazy because it can cause a lot of damage. And so I just hoping that this will free a lot of men to be the men that they need to be so they can follow Yah and that they can have their house in order. And don't look at you being in control of your woman as abuse. That's not biblical. There's nowhere in the Bible that says you can't control your woman. You need to control your woman, your house. You need to be in control. So anyway, I hope this stimulated thought. I hope it delivered a lot of people from the guilt, shame of want to be a man that has his house under control. And you can do it without being, I guess, even abusive, in the biblical sense. So anyway, remember, be faithful in the little things, and see you guys next week. Shalom, shalom.